Okay, so I'm recording this, as you can see, for learning purposes, um, so that my teacher and my peers, we can all work together and learn how to better our interviewing skills. So if you prefer afterwards, I can delete the recording after we discuss it with my teacher. Um, so I want to ask you about two early recollections that you have, preferably before age 10, but if you can't, just remember a good memory, um, the earliest age that you can remember it. So I'll need one positive early recollection and one negative early recollection. So you can start
Okay.
whichever one you want. And I'll be writing this down as we go, so.
All right. Well, I was pretty young. I think it was either my sixth or seventh birthday. And it was in March, and the weather was pretty nice. And it had been a long winter. And I was feeling kind of down. My birthday was coming up, and at that age, you want it to be kind of special.
Mm-hmm.
And I never really asked for anything for my mom or dad to do anything for it, and thought I'd just come and go. And
Mm-hmm.
then my grandma would make my strawberry angel food cake for me that she always made. But my mom planned this pretty cool birthday party for me. All my friends, she invited all my friends over. It was a surprise to me, and she had cowboy hats for us all. Just made it kind of special, and it's something I'll never forget. Somebody doing something for you to make you feel so good.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a lot of fun. I think my favorite part of it was when everybody just saying, I got to open presents. Of course, that's always fun. But when my mom brought out the birthday cake, and all my friends and her, and of course my dad was working because he worked 16 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all singing happy birthday for me, and boy, I was just happier than all get out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we were blowing out the candles, and everybody clapping, and cake and ice cream, opening up presents. And God, it was just a lot of fun. It was something that just sticks in my mind forever, that people can do something like that and be that nice.
Yeah.
So it's a memory, especially now that my mom's gone. It's you know,
Mm-hmm. If that was a news article, what would the heading be? Do you think? What would you make that?
I don't know, probably happy birthday. Son.
That sounds like a pretty fun time.
Yeah, my parents were always pretty good to me.
So now we need a negative early recollection.
Okay, let me see, boy. There's going to be a lot of them. Let me think here. Probably a negative thing in my childhood was me and the neighbor Dick Knoll were best friends, and his brother, me and my brother and Dick Knoll and Jeff Knoll, we all played together and did the same things. And You know, we rode our bikes and walked everywhere, and I'll never forget. We used to go out to the dumps
What was that?
where everybody go out and dump their garbage.
Mm.
We'd go out there and throw bottles at things and rocks, and kind of raise cane. Well, I could see where the liquor store dumped out a bunch of bottles, and some of them were partially full. I'll never forget. Me and Dick were best friends. We did everything together. I remember, like, how we couldn't have been. If we might have been 10.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember Dick digging through that pile and getting all the bottles of booze that had something in it. And he was drinking, which I thought was pretty gross in itself. But I asked him, I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm drinking." And I asked him why, and he goes, "Well, I don't know, because I can." And we were pretty close, up to that point.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of turned. I basically told him I wanted nothing to do with him anymore.
Oh, really?
That was pretty sad because we've been good friends for all those years,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of asked him. I said, "Well, how'd you learn to drink?" And he goes, "Well, mom and dad, I stole their booze. At that age."
Wow. Yeah.
Of course, then he got into trouble all of his life, and he was just a superior football player. But that time in my life, I didn't have a lot to do with him, so we kind of were getting along because he was good at football.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he came to practice one day drunk in the morning, and he got kicked off the team. So it was kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up not being a very nice person. I ended up getting in a fight with him one night at roller skating, and we were probably 16, maybe 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was with my girlfriend, and he was calling me a bunch of names, and swearing at me, and calling me this, calling me that. And I just kind of blew it off. I said, "Dick, you're drunk. Get away from me." And I was skating back to go to the bathroom, and he was standing there around all my friends, and he called me some pretty bad things, and I said, "That's it, let's go." And so he starts coming at me. And I asked him, I told him, I said, "Oh, gee, can I at least take my skates off and make this fair?"
Mm-hmm.
So I went to take my skates off, put my shoes on. Out the door we went. And he hit me. Well, the manager of the skating rink was good friends with the family, and he's trying to get me to go back inside. And I told him, "Just wait, Art. I want to see what he's got to say." And I looked at Dick just in time to see his fist hit my face. I just blew up. I don't remember anything until all of a sudden he was halfway to the ground, and I was elbowing him on the head. He was just hanging on to me on the weight of the ground.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to kill him, so I stopped. I finally realized what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he ended up getting into trouble, going to prison, stealing. He's just kind of a nobody now, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad he went that way and I went my way.
Mm-hmm.
Because that wasn't for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't right.
So out of those two memories with Dick, what do you think would be the biggest thing that stood out to you, the biggest freeze frame if this was a movie? What spot would you pause it at that made the biggest impact?
Well, I would probably say when his first stint in prison, I would probably call it, haha, that's what you get. Because they had a troubled family, the parents were divorced after a while.
Yeah. Well, that kind of stinks.
Yeah.
That you guys were such good friends and all that happened.
Yeah, he still lives back there, and I think he's been expelled from a few different states, so they wouldn't let him back in.
Wow.
So he ended up back in Ortonville, living off the government. I don't talk to him anymore. If I see him, I go the other way.
Yeah.
That's not my life.
Yeah. Well, very good. Thank you.
I take it that's a negative because it's you know, when you lose your best friend over something stupid like that, it's pretty sad.
Yeah,
So,
that's no fun.
no. No, not at all.